Well, Deadlock just got a huge ass update. Damn, man. Hey guys, welcome back to Moko Talks. My name is Moko. I'm just a dude that likes to talk about video games, and my takes are normally no bullshit, just kick it straight. If you enjoy this kind of content, please do leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. This patch notes included some updates regarding the objective rewards and basically tilted how the game would work, so pretty much, and I know I do it a lot, but pretty much like Dota 2, where objective matters the most and it's the win condition of every and each game, not kills. Deadlock is now going through that same path, and I love to see it, because now players don't have any excuses as to why they're not pushing. You really need to push now. You really need to play those objectives. You gotta get those towers. You gotta get those shrines. You don't have any more excuses. So of these patch notes that I've seen is now that shrine is now easier to kill for the first one and harder for the second, which also gives more incentive as to get that first shrine as much as possible, and also not be a little bit more fair to the defense team rather than the attacker. It plays on that balance a little bit. Super Troopers bonus DPS increased from 40% to 60%, which the upgraded troopers, when shrine dies, now you get a super trooper for, like when you kill a barracks from Dota, you get mega creeps. No, not mega creeps, well, super creeps. Mega creeps when you get all of them. Middle lane troops now get upgraded when either of the shrine dies rather than only when both die. Killing a pair of base guardians now spawns a zipline boosted trooper wave to reinforce your push. So yes, the game is a little bit more pushy now. I appreciated that. Yes, more objective gaming. Medic troopers DPS grows by 3% per minute. So now you're more incentivized to kill the medic troopers more, even not just to get health, but to help push the lane. Troopers now gain 7 HP regen when out of combat. Troopers have wave interval decrease from every 25 seconds to every 20 seconds, starting at 35 minutes. Guardians bounty increase, Walker bounty increase, Walker health rescaled, Walker armor DK rescaled. So many good objectives updates. And yes, please, thank you Yoshi for doing this. This is what my last video was basically about. That players are not pushing, and now the Yoshi made a patch note that basically just incentivized base pushing. And yes, objective gaming is the way Deadlock will be won. This is the win condition right now. Not farming, not getting the most kills, not saving your ult for the big team fight so you can just wipe the team and maybe get a push. No, now you get not just doing that, because these are important as well, but not as important as objective gaming, and which was very important for this game. Now, what I loved about this update too is that some of the older heroes have gained a lot of boost to offset the newer heroes that were released, because the newer heroes were basically wiping the floor with anyone who's playing the older heroes, and I really do appreciate it. Some heroes got reworked, not all reworked. Some skills got reworked, like Wraith's first skill, the card skills, and I'm noticing some sort of pattern here that a lot of the hero skills ideas are being so close to what League of Legends is, which is kind of interesting. I don't think it's a positive, I don't think it's a negative, but it is quite interesting, because I noticed this new first skill is more like Twisted Fate's skill. It's more close to it, but I just think it's interesting how they're getting their ideas. Now, that being said and done, what I would like to see now is a more matchmaking fix rather than just heroes. I've noticed that there's nothing about the matchmaking regarding these patch notes, but maybe that will be the next one, hopefully, because right now the objective playing kind of problem has been fixed, in my opinion. This is a really nice update for the objective gaming for Deadlock. But we still have a matchmaking issue where you're, no matter what rank you are, you're sometimes ranked with people who are fairly very new to the game, and their skill, I think their skill hasn't been calibrated yet. But I think these players should be pulled with the very very low rank until they get to climb a little bit more higher. You can disagree, it is what it is, just my opinion on the matter. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but just being forced to teach a new player, like a very new player to the game, is kind of annoying to me, because that's what the tutorial here is about. That's what the lower ranks, much lower ranks, so no one tells me that I'm a lower rank, like I see in your comments, the much lower rank should be there, where they get to experience the new game as it is. And I think having this trooper being stronger as the game progresses is also very good, because now it tries to incentivize players to end the game earlier than having go late game. And I think it benefits a lot of other heroes as well, since some heroes are not that good late game and others are. It's a whole balance thing. I can't believe how big this this update is. It took me like so long just to read through the multiple changes. I think I didn't even finish it, all of it. Well, I am not gonna stay here and read all and go through all this patch notes, because I'm pretty sure some better players did it, some bigger content creators already did it, and they spent like 30 minutes, an hour on it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. But either way, this update was very nice. I really liked it. So let me know, guys, which part of this patch note that spoke true to you, and which do you think is the most important out of all the patch note that you've read so far. I know some of you guys have the one trick heroes. Maybe that's something good for you, that it got boosted, or some of you are pissed off because some of your favorite hero got nerfed or didn't get the boost that they needed. I really want to hear about this, because I read it, I appreciate it, I loved it, and yeah, I hope we get more updates like this as the game as the months progress. I don't know, but yeah, all right. I'll check you out in the next one. Ciao for now. Bye bye.